Full and uncut versions available on Patreon. Check in the description below.
Greetings once again, all you marvelous people out there. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with more of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Where previously, well, Lunella's mom still has yet to accept or even just come to terms with the fact that her daughter is Moon Girl, whereas the rest of the family is reveling in it, taking advantage of it even, and just enjoying parts of Lunella's life that they never got to share in before. But, there's still the one holdout, and that can only last for so long. So will this be the episode where we finally deal with the issue? Join me as I find out, won't you? Oh, space, the final frontier. Uh-oh. Glowing moon rocks. That cannot be a good sign. Meteor shower. Space cruise. Wow, James. I am surprised you are still married with how many times you put your foot in your mouth. And camera just out here messing all the way up. Glad I double checked on that. I do not want ew. Oh God, I hate Brussels sprouts. Oh, woman, the plates. Oh, and why would you make that your ringtone? Oh God. Devil. The theme song plays. Ketchup on the chicken legs. Oh God, that face. That face is actually that face is kind of horrifying. It's like, she's scrambling to decide whether or not she should support her, should she stop her. It's like she's trying to figure out how she should, go about this. She wants to stop her, but she doesn't, and all those things are conflicting in her mom's mind, and it's sad. Woman, you need to talk to somebody. Who the heck are you, lady? What the grenade? Glitter. I do not know who you are. Oh, glitter bomb? Oh God. Oh, she is making good use of that net launcher. Decoy. Wait, decoy? That is a weird name. I don't recognize the name. Nothing. I'm trying to. Not many villains I can think of who throw glitter bombs. Craving pickles. I mean, I'm always craving pickles personally. Was that important? Should we be worried about that? I feel like maybe we should be worried about that. It might be like a spot situation. Don't ignore the villain. Yeah, and ooh, dessert. Man, it's gonna be a pain to clean up all that glitter. It's not that your mom doesn't love you for being Moon Girl. It's just she just doesn't love the idea of her little girl being in danger. That's a hard thing to shake. Yeah. The problem is sometimes with situations like this, there are some people who have parents who won't acknowledge certain parts of their lives until their dying breath. People are flawed. Your parents are flawed. You're always told that a parent's love is unconditional, but for some parents, it's unfortunately not the case. But I don't think with Lunella's mom. It would never be with Lunella's mom. Not in this series. Okay. Is that glitter gonna have some adverse effect? Really? The brownie? Did you forget to flush? No, the crocodiles are not going to crawl up the toilet and attack. The toilet, it's too small, man. What? Her first? Oh boy. Nope. She's going to have to talk to her mom now. Mama's time to shine. Period pack. You know what? Yeah, that's my wife. Puts candy in there. Well, you know what? Honestly, when that happens, I always take my wife out for fries. Women and fries. I don't know what it is. I love fries too, but there's something about women and potato-based products. You want to maybe show her how to do all that? Is she a late bloomer? Has Casey already been through this? It's weird to talk about this. I don't even talk about this with my daughter. Period fact. I wondered what would eventually bring them back together. It's not what I thought it would be. But hey, if there's anything to Yeah, yeah. The fact that Lunella immediately knew, I don't know if it's maybe something she talked about with her mom previously, or it's something that Lunella just knew about because she's so smart. I told my wife, look, you gotta make sure they know what's about to happen beforehand so it doesn't just happen and freak them out, you know? Just you and her. You get to bond over something. The joy of being a woman. What? Casey. Oh, really? Really? Oh God. What is this dream? What? Spanish guitar? Casey. Too much. Too much, girl. Too much. Like, no. Don't do this. Don't be this person. The photo shoot. Oh, right on the tail. Oh my God, it's been months? Oh God. Yeah, nah. Oof. I understand. Has Lunella been Moon Girl for a year by this point? This started when she was what, 13? Shouldn't she? Do we have a birthday episode too? I feel like she should at least be a year older by now. The series started when she was 13. I feel like she should be 14 by now, but then again, then she'd be getting ready to go into high school. Maybe if we had a third season. It must be perfect. See, this is good Casey stuff. Reschedule the photo shoot. Unfortunately, then a villain attacks and Moon Girl is needed. Again with the flower petals. First moon parties? James, no! Why do you have this? Why are you like this, man? I don't know. Throwing a whole party for this feels incredibly cringe. Ginger tea is good for cramp. That sounds right. I have to tell my wife about that. He would already know about that. Oh my God, the excitement. What? That is, I mean, when she said she planned the whole day, I didn't think she meant like the whole day. My God. Hygiene products, oils, and chocolates, yes. Pickles. Oh, that's why she had a craving for pickles. Wait, no, it's not an immediate craving for pickles. My wife doesn't like pickles like that, and my daughter doesn't. My daughter definitely does not like pickles like that. Oh my God, the puppets. So they have talked about it before. Good. That's good parenting. And there are a lot to choose from. Whenever I had to go shopping for my niece when she had her period, it was kind of like, just tell me exactly what you need. Exactly. There's so many different kinds. Make sure I get the right one. Send me pictures if you need to. Because I will mess this up. Yeah, the wings are... You know what? I'm not gonna go into that. Song. Yeah. My wife loves the essential pickles. See, I love my pickles, but the reasoning is so different. You actually are having a good day. That's so adorable. I love their relationship. It is the most beautiful thing in the world. Spend time with your children. Really? Devil. Oh. What happened here? The meteor shower hit this. Oh, is this what that glitter weirdo was looking for? Not the begonias. Your begonias are a bygone era. Looking for Ginger. Nice. Wait, something didn't look right about that Ginger. Uh-oh. Why is the Ginger blue? Why is the Ginger blue? Abyss? Whoa, freeze-dried ice cream. See, I love that. I love the idea of superpowered people just using their abilities to actually make money. What flavor is it? Lunella. Unnecessary? Lunella. You know, the sad part is this would be a glowing endorsement for what Lunella does. But I don't blame her, because things are going so well right now. She just doesn't want to see that look on her mom's face. But I do love the idea of turning villains around. It's just unfortunate that in most comic book cases, next thing you know, because a new writer is on the book or involved with the character is back to evil. Just like with the second Porcupine and his relationship with Jessica Drew and how all that fell through, and eventually he went right back to being evil. It is what it is. Oh God, the animation on her face. Got the stuff that makes you rethink evil. Oh God, it's alive. Oh God, it's sentient. Oh God, it's growing. Oh God, it's got hands. My wife has talked about going out for a pedicure before, but I'm just like, look, I would wish upon no person on this earth to ever touch my feet. Just no, no. It's not worth it, especially not for my wallet. Sit and talk. The first talk of her mother. Adria never talks about her parents, at least as far as I know. Oh, uh-oh. The phases in this episode are amazing. See, this sucks because I actually wanted to know more about Adria's family and stuff like that. Because I'll be honest, she is so much like my wife, and hearing that she didn't relate to her mom like that, it's just like, yep, that sounds like my wife. Cool, Mom. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh. You're getting beat up by a tuber, man. Oh my god. Eye contact. Oh boy. Really? Did she not catch on? I feel like she would have caught on to that. She caught on before. Just changing out in public. Radioactive ginger. Uh-oh, you pissed it off. Oh yeah, I forgot about the blades. Okay, did she just make it worse? Yeah, she might have made it worse. Hey, what up, buddy? Her clothes were still floating. Oh no. Oh, change can be difficult because it pushes you out of your comfort zone. Oh no, has she stumbled into her own life lesson? Oh no. Yeah, there it is. The Shiba Inu. It literally just keeps getting worse. Come on, Lunella. It is weird to be in a position where, because it's usually the parent who has to make time for their child, but the idea of a child really wanting to make time with their parent is such a rarity in actual series. But it is really unfortunate because this is the most necessary bonding a parent should be able to spend with their child. That's the real tragedy of it all. And I love that her mother it's really dawning on her how much Lunella really is trying to make these two things work and spare her mother's feeling. But something her mother should also be getting is that that's not the role of a child. To do something to spare their parents' feelings, that should never be the role of a child. Because as parents, we should be able to look past our own personal feelings in order to lift up our children. That should always be the role. Now, we are not always supposed to be there to protect the child, because we can't always do that. It should be to help them navigate whatever dangers they may come across. And her mother has done a wonderful job of that. That's why Lunella is so capable as she is now. You know, the entirety of her family unit has helped to raise a brilliant and capable girl who goes out and saves her neighborhood time and time and time again. And I'm the thing I'm most interested in is seeing what happens when her mother finally gets into that mindset. Like, how much pride can she find in taking her child? Because, you know, that's Black moms 100. When a Black mom takes pride in their child, it is both embarrassing and the most beautiful thing possible. And we've seen it before with her mom. And I'm interested in seeing that going forward. But she has to move past this mindset. And I think she's already on that way. And I love how she kind of came to that realization kind of on her own, just by talking about what's going on with Lunella biologically. Nothing's gonna come between us today. When the problem is literally tearing up the neighborhood to the point that it cannot be ignored. It's like, you appreciate the sentiment, but it's like, I really need to take care of this baby. Oh boy. You know, the funny thing is, I thought it was going to be the glitter villain who became this obnoxious thing that just would not stay down. No, it's the freaking ginger. Jeez. Sheila is just like the desperation she sees in Lunella to just not upset her and all that. It's just like, no. That should never be what a child does for their parents. That is the most wrong thing possible. But Lunella isn't fully thinking this problem out. The freeze gun would have been a good idea. Not the... No! Wow. See, that takes it to an 11 because usually this would be something Lunella could handle easily, but because she was so focused on, hiding everything from her mother, she wasn't focusing on what she needed to get done. That's the most dangerous thing. How is that thing moving? That's so weird. And this is why she wears a helmet. Yep, there it is. And one thing I always say is that a parent should never be afraid to apologize to their child. Never. Because being human, showing your child that you are human can help them, especially as they get older, to come to you because they also retain that humanity. It's just like, you put adults too high on a pedestal. When that child grows up, they start to think, why am I not getting this? Why am I failing in this aspect or having a hard time in certain avenues? Why do these adults make it look so easy? Like, adult life is not easy. There's so many things of adult life that are not easy, and you should make sure your child understands that, no, as an adult, as your parent, we fail, we mess up, we go through a lot of things, and sometimes we make mistakes. That doesn't mean they should constantly be questioning you all the time, especially when you're right, but at the same time, a parent should never be afraid to apologize and admit when they're wrong. That's a beautiful thing displayed here. Love this show. Yes, and the acknowledgement that this whole act to keep things separate is hurting Lunella in a way much more than anything physical that she could face. And good on the idea of a parent who can still change, who can still make changes, all for their child. That is such a beautiful idea and has so many implications for so many different things. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I love the idea of a parent being able to cry with their child. Yes, let it out. Be able to feel. Don't put a wall between you and your child or you and your parent. You should be able to just have an emotional moment together. There's no greater connection than something like this. Also, in this moment, I'm realizing the different skin tone between Lunella and her mother, and I love that they make that a point. That is, not enough series do that. She made a pun. You're seeing the vine, but not the origin of the root. You gotta get to the base, right? And it's a tuber. Yep, there it is. Now, one thing I do have to ask, you got Lunella's dad in his superhero suit, but I'm more interested in seeing the mom in a superhero suit. I feel like she would, fill it out in all the right ways, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A girl can make a difference. Ooh, yes. You don't know how much strength you have just given her. Fight tunes. Oh, a CD player? Listening to the same emo playlist. Oh my god, she is like my wife. That is... Oh no, that is amazing. Oh my god. Yep. Oh, dude. Yeah, I love this character more and more the more I learn about her. Amazing. Thank you, citizen. Ooh, we getting fancy. Oh, the scene is... Oh man, somebody has been waiting a long time to make these jokes. Yo, this song is good. I wouldn't really call this battle music, but dang. Yeah. Oh, all their little moments throughout the series. See, I love how handy those friggin' blades have really come. Need something acidic. Pickles! Hey, wait. Alright, go back a little bit. Alright, what do we need, Lunella? Pickles! Pickles! Just stop on it. I know that's right. He's like, I have had enough of you. Yes, good stuff. Hold the pickles. Finally. Oh, okay. So we get to celebrate a whole lot of things in a whole bunch of different ways. It's still weird to me to celebrate like this, but you know what? From what I know about this whole situation, it sucks enough, so why not at least make your first a positive experience prior to the pickles? It's a little awkward and you didn't know it was coming, just like your first period. Man, you gotta hope that it's only a little awkward. So they are okay. I was wondering, man, so we fully lost the tape player. Dang. I added the stickers. Yeah, get on your top head. Hopefully it doesn't skip too much. Hey, wait. Oh, no, it's no Ginger. It's Chamomile. Okay, I was wondering where she was. There we go. Yeah, bring it in, fam. And over to the side are the pickles. The pickles are there too. Oh wait, no, there's two pictures of pickles. Oh my goodness, chocolate and pickles. See, I still think that's more of a pregnancy craving thing. I don't know any. And I wish my wife and daughter actually were craving. Actually, you know what? No, if this is anything to go by, I'd lose my pickles. I don't want to lose my pickles. Oh no, oh my god, oh my goodness, no. Lunella's beatboxing skills are fairly on point, but Adriana, stick to the turntables, baby. You know, as the culmination of the whole situation with the Molecule Man, getting up to this point is absolutely beautiful. I'm glad they decided to make this such an overarching plot element. And I'm consistently glad that it's the stuff involving her family finding out about stuff like this that continues to be the most important thing pushed to the forefront. I love that they make the family such a crucial thing. And they've done a wonderful job of really highlighting why her family is what makes her strong, capable, and able to do the impossible time and time again. Whether it's stuff that they've done previously or stuff that they currently do. They have shaped Lunella in such a way and have made it so that she constantly has the confidence to stand up and fight. It's a wonderful thing. I do love that her mother is a little cringe, is super silly, is overly affectionate, but it's all beautiful. It's all displayed in a way where, well, it's a bit much. Lunella appreciates it. And, but you also have the moments of Lunella and her mom button heads. And that's never really gonna stop. Being 13 and, even though she has the cool mom, her mom's still a mom. She still worries. But at the same time, it's not putting her face that mom's always right. But sometimes mom can be wrong. But Lunella doesn't want to correct her mother because her mother isn't wrong for feeling the way that she feels. It's just how she's going about it that's not correct, And seeing her baby in action, seeing her baby just going out there and doing her thing can help her get over that. Seeing what a crisis looks like without Lunella's involvement. Before she was too angry, too upset to see it. But now, seeing it after she's calmed down and come to all these realizations. And I love that her realization kind of happens in a blink and you'll miss it moment, because that's how it does go sometimes. You could see it, her gears turning when she was at the nail salon or the pedicure place and just coming to the realization that, yeah, her baby is growing, her baby is changing, and it's going to happen one way or another. And the worst thing wouldn't just be Lunella getting injured. It would be Lunella going through all these changes, all these developments, and her mother not being a part of that, continuing not to be a part of that. That would be the worst thing. To not share in your child's life, how they grow, how they develop, how they evolve, because that plays such a significant part in things. And for Lunella to have nothing but bad memories of her mother and her mother and the relation to Moon Girl, that could have devastating effects later down the line. And that would have been an interesting element to maybe go into. You know, maybe see an alternate future where Lunella never told her family about her. Actually, no, we already saw that between the superhero and their parent with that one chick with the battle armor. We actually saw that, and that lack of reconciliation, and the fact that, you know, there was such a divide in how they felt about each other. We actually did see that in this series. I would have to double check on the episode, but this series really has covered so many great bases, and I'm gonna miss it when it's gone. I know I'm starting off at the mouth so much about this episode, but after coming all this way with this plot line, I feel like I had to do my due diligence and just talk as much as I could about it, how I could. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if you love pickles as much as I do. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.